Welcome back to Kings of United States, the home of legendary stories, powerful journeys, and iconic stars who shaped American culture. If you love the hustle, heart, and unstoppable drive behind every success story, you're in the right place. Today, we dive deep into the life of a woman who redefined pop stardom, danced her way to global fame, and created an empire on her own terms. We're talking about none other than Jennifer Lynn Lopez. You know her as J.Lo. But behind the glitz and glam, there's a story of grit, courage, culture, and a fire that never burned out. So sit tight, relax, and let's journey through the life of one of the most influential entertainers of our time. Jennifer Lopez was born on July 24, 1969, in the Bronx, New York City. Her parents, both of Puerto Rican descent, were working-class people. Her father, David, was a computer technician, and her mother, Guadalupe, was a schoolteacher. They lived in a small apartment and later moved to a two-story house in the Castle Hill neighborhood. It wasn't much, but it was home. And it was in that home that Jennifer discovered something powerful, her love for performing. As a little girl, she was always dancing around the house, singing in front of the mirror, and putting on shows for her family. But this wasn't just a cute phase. From a young age, Jennifer knew that her dreams were big. Bigger than the Bronx. Bigger than what anyone expected of a Puerto Rican girl from a modest background. Her parents, especially her mom, pushed her hard. They believed in discipline, in working twice as hard to get half as much. Jennifer took that to heart. She was enrolled in Catholic schools and trained in dance at the Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club. She would take the subway to Manhattan to study ballet, jazz, and flamenco. Imagine a young girl, backpack on, navigating the loud streets of New York with ambition in her eyes. While other kids were thinking about playdates or video games, Jennifer was dreaming about stages, spotlights, and standing ovations. Her breakthrough didn't happen overnight. In fact, it came with struggle. After high school, she started out as a dancer on the show In Living Color. That's where she earned her first real recognition. She was a fly girl, stylish, powerful, electric. But Jennifer didn't stop at dancing. She knew that she had more to give. The 1997 biopic Selena was a game-changer. Playing the role of the late Tejano singer Selena Quintanilla not only put her on the map, it turned her into a star. She became the first Latina actress to earn over $1 million for a film. Let that sink in. A Puerto Rican girl from the Bronx, leading a major Hollywood movie and getting paid like it. That moment wasn't just about Jennifer. It was about every girl who saw her and realized, that could be me too. But Jennifer wasn't content with being a movie star. She was ready to take over the music world. In 1999, she released her debut album On the 6, which was a nod to the subway line she used to take from the Bronx to Manhattan. And just like that, the world met J.Lo the singer. Hits like If You Had My Love and Waiting for Tonight took over the charts. She wasn't just a pop star, she was a movement. And then came 2001, the year that changed everything. Her album J.Lo dropped the same week as her movie The Wedding Planner hit theaters. Both went #1. She became the first woman in history to have a #1 album and a #1 film in the same week. That's not just rare, it's legendary. It was a declaration that she was here to stay. Jennifer Lopez didn't follow the rules, she made her own. While others tried to fit into neat categories, actress or singer or dancer, J.Lo embraced all of it. She wore her curves with pride when Hollywood pushed a different beauty standard. She brought Latin culture to the mainstream before it was trendy. And she hustled, constantly. That work ethic, that hunger, never left her. Of course, the spotlight wasn't always kind. Her relationships were tabloid gold. Her high-profile romance with Ben Affleck, her marriages, her headline-grabbing outfits, they all became part of the J.Lo story. But through it all, she stayed focused. Reinventing herself. Growing, learning, owning her narrative. In 2002, she launched her own clothing line. In 2011, she became a judge on American Idol, showing the world a more nurturing, wise, and powerful side of her. She was no longer just a performer, she was a mentor. And she never stopped creating. Her hits kept coming, On the Floor, Ain't Your Mama, Dance Again. Each track was a reminder, J.Lo doesn't fade, she evolves. One of the most powerful moments in her career came in 2020 when she performed at the Super Bowl halftime show alongside Shakira. It wasn't just entertainment, it was a cultural statement. Two Latina women owning one of the biggest stages in the world, delivering power, pride, and unity. Jennifer danced with her daughter on stage, wrapped in a feathered Puerto Rican flag. It was a tribute to her roots, a celebration of identity, and a lesson in resilience. But J.Lo isn't just about music and movies. She's a savvy businesswoman. From fragrances to skincare, from television production to real estate, Jennifer Lopez has built an empire. She owns her brand, and she uses her platform to uplift others. She's an advocate for women, for the Latinx community, for dreamers. And then there's the Jennifer we don't always see. The mother, the friend, the woman who wakes up at 5 a.m. to train, who studies scripts until midnight, who keeps her circle small and her heart strong. She's human. She's been hurt. She's had moments of doubt. But what makes her special is that she never lets those moments define her. Her life is a lesson in reinvention. In staying relevant by staying real. In working hard, staying grounded, and never forgetting where you came from. Jennifer Lopez is more than just a pop icon. She's a cultural force. A pioneer. A Bronx-born girl who turned the world into her stage. Today, as she continues to act, sing, and inspire, whether it's through her Netflix films, her chart-topping singles, or her uplifting messages on social media, Jennifer Lopez remains a symbol of power and possibility. She's proof that no matter where you start, if you dream big enough and work hard enough, the world will eventually pay attention. She represents more than just fame. She represents hope. She represents the American dream, not just for Latinx communities, but for anyone who's ever felt underestimated, overlooked, or counted out. J.Lo showed the world that it's not about where you come from, it's about where you're going. And that journey, her journey, continues to inspire millions. So whether you've been a fan since the early days of If You Had My Love, or you're just now discovering her legacy, one thing's for sure, Jennifer Lopez is a name that will live on. In music, in film, in fashion, and in the hearts of people who dare to dream beyond the limitations. This has been another powerful spotlight here on Kings of United States. If you enjoyed this story and want more legendary journeys like J.Lo's, make sure to hit that like button, share this video with someone who needs inspiration today, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We've got more incredible stories coming your way. Thanks for watching, stay strong, stay inspired, and we'll see you next time.